There's probably no better port on the Oregon coast for tall sailing ships to visit than Coos Bay, North Bend. From 1859 to 1929, more than 60 world-class tall ships were built and launched from a handful of shipyards in places like Henryville, Empire City, North Bend, and Marshfield, which is now Coos Bay. Community leaders were able to lure a few of the tall ships that were racing this year between Victoria, BC, and San Diego across the bar at Charleston.
They're headed south for the big event, which is Sail San Francisco 2005, and we were able to snag a few of them and get them into Coos Bay. The vessel behind us is the sail training vessel Quauhtemoc. It's part of the Mexican Navy. It's their training vessel, and it sails worldwide.
With a crew of 123 captains and officers, plus about 125 sail trainees, the Quauhtemoc docked here in Empire. It was too large to pass under the McCullough Bridge. Earlier that morning, the 270-foot vessel appeared as if in slow motion, emerging from the summer fog. She had no trouble coming across the bar, aside from some brief ocean swells. Historian, author, and model shipbuilder Steve Priske shares these photos showing the Quauhtemoc in full sail during Sail San Francisco 2005. According to Priske, her accomplishments have been acknowledged and praised by other navies around the world for more than 2 decades. The Quauhtemoc is a living symbol of the spirit of the Mexican Navy, whose sailors are always ready to serve their country. Usually when tall ships visit ports, they get paid. But in this case, the Coos Bay North Bend community threw the sailors a party instead.
When they go to most of these other ports, they get a performance fee. And our community just doesn't have the resources at this point to put that kind of a deal together. So we're throwing them a party, showing them we thank them. We've got a plaque for them, and it's just a way of saying thanks for coming. And, you know, it celebrates part of our history here, too, because this was a tall ships building center for a long time in the late 1800s, even into the early 1900s.
New interest has been growing about Coos Bay's tall ship history since 2003, when historian Steve Priske, who now resides in San Francisco, researched and organized 1,500 previously unpublished glass plate photographs of the tall ships built in Coos Bay. Maritime history books rarely mention such large, tall ships being built on the U.S. West Coast. Priske says the discovery has shaken up the maritime world. Reignited by Priske's recent documentation, Coos Bay North Bend city officials have been working hard to promote their local connection to the tall ship past. This dinner party, thanking the tall ship sailors for stopping in Coos Bay, is just one example.
Beautiful ship just makes our bay more beautiful.
Y a nuestra bahía la están haciendo mucho más bella con su bote.
Exactly. And on behalf of the city of North Bend and the Bay Area, the Port of Coos Bay, I'd like to present you with these small tokens of our appreciation for your coming to visit. And we urge you to come again. And all you young sailors, you stay away from the senoritas, okay?
The Mexican Navy sailors are gracious guests. Crew member Carlos Garayas talks about crossing the bar.
Yes, this morning and at 10 o'clock we anchor in Coos Bay.
How was that coming across the bar?
How was? Great. Yeah, it was. It was exciting. Well, strong winds and really a little bit shake, but beautiful. When we came here and we, you cross the bar, the bar, and the calm is really good, and we can see the view and everything. Was really good.
I was a sailor just home from Hong Kong. Way high, blow the man down.
The other vessel down at the Coos Bay City docks right now is the R.Tucker Thompson from New Zealand, and they're down there now. Great, friendly bunch of folks. They want to know about the community. First thing they ask was, where's the pub and where's the people?
Give me some time to blow the man down.
The R.Tucker Thompson, a very fast halibut schooner from New Zealand, is skippered by the owner's son, Captain Evan Harris.
Watching Coos Bay now for the last 12 months via webpage, because we've been working up to this trip for 3 years. So we watch Coos Bay on the webpage each week at home, and we're like, where is Coos Bay? Where is Coos Bay? And we're trying to find it, and we finally found it. And we came in on Tuesday, and we've found it just like being at home, just like being back in New Zealand. It's very relaxed, away from all the high life and the city life at Tacoma and Vancouver and Victoria. So it's just like being back here, back in New Zealand, yeah.
Robert Tucker Thompson was a tall ships man from California who immigrated to New Zealand and set out to build a ship typifying the best of tall ships. Business manager Jane Hindle.
So he laid the hull and had this beautiful ship designed, and he designed it with ocean passages in mind. So we've got a steel hull, watertight bulkheads, and we carry the highest classification of safety that you can get on any vessel, which is why we're allowed to come overseas. And he died tragically at the age of 47. So his son inherited this hull. He met Russell, and between the two of them, they actually built the ship that you see here today. And she's actually from this place. She's from the west coast of northwest of America, halibut schooner. So 1840s, they used to go up and down the coast carrying halibut, the fisheries up and down the coast. Fast, so the sail configuration is designed to be fast in all kinds of weather. Yeah, so she's a special ship, very special ship, yeah.
So Coos Bay, North Bend, once the tall ship capital of the West Coast, is being rediscovered for its rich maritime history. The 204-foot clipper ship Western Shore, often called the Oregon Clipper, was built and launched in Coos Bay in 1874. She still holds the world's record for a sailing voyage between Portland and Liverpool, 97 days. It has never been broken.
Give me some time to blow the man down.
This is Kimberly Jacobson reporting for the Oregon Coast Show.
2 premier properties on the Oregon coast are waiting for your long-term investment or overnight stay. The Water's Edge in Lincoln City, featuring panoramic bay and ocean views, and The Landing in Newport with spectacular views of Yaquina Bay.